Hello my lovelies, how are you today? I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying a good day and things are going well for you. So today I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans and the Gaia Oracle, by Toni Carmine Solano, and you will come to realise that she is one of my favourites. And we upside down, round and round and round. I'm not going to read reversals today. I'm not feeling it, so if anything comes out, I will read both sides. This deck has absolutely been flying today. The other thing I'm going to be using is the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle cards. Because we've all got it. We've all got the light, so we just need to work it. Work it, baby, work it. While these are still coming out, I had this song in my head this morning and I could not get rid of it. And so I looked up the lyrics, which I'm prone to do, and oh bugger, they aren't all meant to come out. But look at that bat. Hello bat. That is meant to be there. I love synchronicity. I have been surrounded by a bat. So as soon as I saw him, I thought, yeah, you've got to come out. Yeah, anyway, this song was all about being what everybody else expected you to be, wanted you to be, fitting in, wearing makeup, being thin, being a people pleaser, doing as you're told, complying, bending, folding. But at the end of the day, do you like you? Does it really matter if they like you, as long as you like you? We are getting a very big story coming through here today. So we obviously need to be knowing something. Any more to add? That would be a no. Let's have a look at the overarching energies, and we have the Four of Pentacles, which is beautifully balanced. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Can you see without the light? I'll just move it around a bit. Look at the balance in that. Balanced colours, balanced geometric shapes, balanced, balanced, balanced. And I can't help but noticing the cross in it. And the way it's got the infinity symbols around it. It's very balanced. It's very fair. It's very supported. It is very nice. But here we go. Let's have a look-see. I think we will. How will I? All right, let's have a look. Lovely, one of my favourites. Now, usually, the Three of Swords is obviously heartbreak. It's a binding in this, and in most tarot, it's third party. Quite often, in fact, most of the time, people will think it's a third party, as in an affair. another person romantically separating a couple, or someone choosing a third party relationship over them. I don't think it has to be another romantic person. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. There's a lot of binding in this card. A lot of binding. They're all bound together, and it is basically they're cutting each other to shreds. It's quite a disturbing card. So then we've got, just bear with me, I'm just going to put these out and get a feel. That's twice that's come out for me. There he is, my little boy. Okay. All right. So, recently hasn't looked very pretty. It really hasn't looked very pretty. You've got the three of swords here. Obviously heartbreak, entanglement, binding, but cutting, not that there's no bow on this. It's not a pretty ribbon. It's knotted and tangled, and they're just killing each other. It's really quite upsetting. I am getting, and it's all for what? It's all for what? To be on top. This one who's driven down the middle, this sword here that has been driven down the middle with the most blood on it, is on top. These two are long and thin and have different crowns, and even, they're balanced. And this one is fat and has almost got, no barking, sorry, I've got a baby guard dog. It's almost got devil horns on it, and if you look, it's driven through, it's cut through, and in doing so, it's tangled, it's created a web of bloodshed and horrible. Now this is the Three of Wands, and it's a bit different to the Three of Swords, but it's still bound. There's still binding there. But it's a binding of ideas. This is more a collaboration. This is more a support with beauty and light and harmony. It's got all the colours in it, and the ties aren't constrictive, they're supportive ones. So maybe these two things balanced each other out, but whatever it was, they led to this. They led to you, or whoever you're watching for, really wrapping up, tucking in, going, and dark. Bats are amazing, amazing creatures. They have these beautiful leathery wings that can help them soar, fly high, but when needed, they can be amazing protection. And it can tuck them in while they go deep inside. Bats are blind, so they don't need their external vision to see. They use their other senses. They've got amazing radar hearing and sonic hearing, and they bounce sound signals off things to find their way. So it's very much an internal ability to find their way, but they need a combination of being able to fly and then rest in order to do that. And they do look at things from very different points of view. They fly high and then they hang upside down and have a rest, but while they're resting, they're thinking through. I love me a good bat. So that's where we've been. It's not very pretty by the looks of it, so I feel a bit sorry for you. Ace of Pentacles. So you need to start fresh. You need to get grounded again. This is the Earth. This is starting fresh, and I love the way it's a circle. And if you look in the center of the circle, it's beautiful. It's got that inner glow, and it's also got a 5-pointed star. So the outside of this might look a bit worn, rugged, but inside this fresh new start and this fresh new beginning, you've got eons of wisdom and ability and strength and determination. So this is your new beginning. It's very grounded, it's very solid, and that's the direction you're heading, because that's what you want. You want stability, foundation. You want, it could be a new job, it could be a new house, but whatever it is, you're working from a very, very solid foundation. You just don't want to fly in and have it handed to you. You want to work, and this is what's driving you at the moment. Yeah, very, very Capricorn I'm feeling. Anyway, I'm not getting into the star signs. Then you've also got the Father of Swords. Now, it's kind of like, and the Daughter of Pentacles. I'm kind of liking this, because it's going, I mean, Shitsville. But that Shitsville has awakened you. You see, if you look at this, you've got really big shit, supportive, hopeful, loving. Triangles are that way. They're all crossed over. These are all supporting and open. So I think what very well could have happened is that someone drove their dagger fair into your heart, but at the same time, you were amazed at the support and love and assistance you got from that. But because of this, you've taken a time out. You've gone, what the am I going to do? How did this happen? I'm going to take a time out and have a good hard look at this. So now, after doing that, you've decided that, okay, right, starting over, circle, fresh start, cycle's finished, and this is an ace, I'm on my way. And I'm going to be strong like a tree with the years of wisdom and the inner fire. This is going to be where I come from now on. And because of that inner wisdom, I have a mind of my own. I have very strong thoughts, Al. Very strong thoughts. I am, there's lots of wisdom in this king. And eyes wide open and ears lifted right up. This king energy, or this, person, if that's not you, this person is standing tall, and it doesn't matter about the rain because it just washes off. They have the protective feathers, they're good to go, and they're not going to let that little bit of rain stop them from seeing, hearing, and thinking for themselves. They've got a very good mind, and they've got a lot of ability to use that for many different purposes. Lots of different colours, thoughts vary depending on the situation. And as well as that, you've got this innocence, absolute, pure innocence. She's the message of, I see this as hope. She is the message. She's innocent. She's starting out like the ace. She's bringing something new in to grow and develop before she births this new her, before she really grows into herself or himself. So that's this time out, and this support has really, really held you solid for that. So in the future, we've got lovely, thank you very much. I'll have that 9 of Cups. I will drink that and I will enjoy it, because I have come a long way in order to see myself as whole, shadow and light. I am accepting myself as a whole person. Drink up, family, friends, all who supported me. Here we go. Chin chin, cheers. And the broken cups in the past, the things that have gone in the past, are now eclipsed and overshadowed by that. They are solid. These are, if you look at this is like champagne flutes or very fragile wine glasses. They're fragile and they're all broken. These are solid. They might not be pretty. They might not be fancy. They might not have cost a lot, but they look like they're made from wood or something, woven, like how they used to weave baskets and stuff, or they still do. But it's very earthy, it's very natural, it's very community based, where they get together and they make things from their hands. And it's shared. It's very much shared. But it doesn't have to be flash, because if 1 or 2 of these drop, the rest are still solid and they won't break. If a couple of them drop, they won't break. They might drip or leak for a while, but they won't break. So that is like, yep, good, whatever. I'm above that. I'm over that. That doesn't worry me. That I don't want. I don't want to be in the dark. I don't want to continually live in this dark, drizzly, shattered energy anymore. I am this. I am solid. I am foundational. I am focused on what's most important, and it's not the shiny, flashy shit. And because of that, here we come to shiny, bright, light wands going in the right direction. You just keep going right ahead. Onward. Now, these two came out in reverse. Now, this is the Six of Cups. And whichever way you look at it, it has something to tell about this situation. Because in the upright, it's got deep, beautiful roots. It might be in shadow at the moment, but the root foundation, this is strong. This is this. This is the support. And I find it really interesting that it's a Cups card with a Wands energy. Wands, all wood, solid, but it's a Cups card. So that's in the upright. It's looking deep. It's going deep. It's finding your strength and your colour and your soul deep. Now it came out in reverse. And to me, that is devoid of emotion, empty. And all things look pretty on the outside. Pretty. Everything's fine. Yes, I'm happy and colourful. And underneath, I'm black. I'm narrow. I'm not very strong. I'm not very supportive. And the arrow is going in. This is false because it's in reverse. All of these, empty. Empty. So maybe before this, remember me saying I'm not going to read reversals, but these two came out in reverse, and this one was right underneath the Hanged Man. So he looks at things from both sides. Maybe that's a way of looking at what has happened from both sides and where you go from here. You know, with this shit, that's about where it was. This shit. All pretty and happy on the outside, emotionally devoid. Dark, nasty, yucky. Look at it from a different point of view. Supportive, gratitude, love, strength. That's what you got from it. And that's what filled your cup back up. Looking at things from a different point of view. So that's why that came out in reversal underneath the Hanged Man, is because we can look at things two different ways. Heartbreak, damaged, pain, or yes, acknowledge that, but also look at what else we've got from it. Gratitude, support, warmth, love, protection from the outside, inner strength. Now this one, the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. Now usually he's a prick. A lot of people make him out to be a prick. He comes in fast and fierce, and he's made out to be the ladies' man, the player. Oh, the player. That rang a bell. And he comes in with this. I find it really interesting that it's a snake. Snake with this flashy, bright, sparkly news. came out in the reverse. And that's not nice. Maybe slowing things down. Maybe realising that fast and furious isn't the way to go, because it will lead you to that. Whereas this, in reverse, under the Two of Wands, forging ahead, bright new direction. Take it slow. Don't come charging in all guns blazing with a bit of flash and bang. Take your time. Do it slow. Put your venom away from the hurt. Put it away. Learn from this. That's a wand. Learn from the wands. Learn from the wands. And then everything should balance out. Everything should balance out. I'm being drawn to these. There's something we need to know. And that came bang out. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I can't get it any clearer than that. Stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking this. Because that, if you overthink too much, that could ruin that. And could certainly wash out the flame of that. So stop it. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You know the direction you have to go. Because you've spent the time working on it. You know where you're off to. So, one last. Can we have one last message? Please. Is there one last message we need to know? Feel that one, it stuck out. Yep. I don't know if you can see this. It's the Amethyst card. Transformation, certainty, and confidence. Merkaba star. And again, angels. You've got it. You've got the sun, you've got the moon, you've got air and water and fire and earth. And that basically agrees with this. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing north, because you are going through a transformation. You know that. You know that because of this. But through that, you are going to get clarity. You are going to get certainty, and you're sure as hell going to get a whole heap more self-confident. That's one of the wonderful things about these life lessons. If you face them and you learn from them objectively, wisely, without blame, easier said than done. And look at yourself. You transform. You grow. You continue walking the light path. So, hang in there. All right, my loves. Hugs, many hugs, much support, and I will see you soon. Bye.